So what does the future hold for our neurodivergent children? Fact is that we are so worried about how the future will treat our children with special needs. Hi, I'm Sylvia Badby, and I am the founder and principal of Agora Prep Academy. I'm here to talk to you about our terms that we give for children with neurodiverse abilities, and those are differentiated learners. So when I say differentiated learners, that's exactly who I mean. The people on the spectrum, the children who are off the spectrum, but they have learning disabilities, dyslexia, dysgraphia, dyscalculia. They are geniuses in their own right, but they just think differently. I prefer differentiated learner for that reason. The future, I think, has to do a lot with AI, with the development of technology, is going to be a little bit more friendly towards those who are neurodiverse. Because believe it or not, they have to do less of the pencil to paper, they have to do less of the performance exams and the testing that we had to deal with in the past. I think that moving towards speech to text, assistive devices, all of that stuff is going to prepare them and make more room for them. So I feel like the future is going to hold a lot of promise for the child who is different, who learns differently. And I also think that we need to start implementing those into our environment. So my learning environment here at Agora Prep Academy is completely tech-friendly. We encourage and enable students to use the different AI and the different, from ChatGPT to Canva AI to assistive devices, like I said, with speech to text and different apps. But we encourage them to use those because we really do believe that is the way of the future. That is what we have moving forward, but only because it also makes them successful. So imagine doing something over and over again and continuously failing at it. What motivation do you have to try again? So is it possible that we're not encouraging our children to do what they're supposed to do because we're using the wrong teaching or instructional methods? That's a big possibility. If you're going to teach a bunch of children who need to see something, but you do everything lecture style, do you think they're going to understand? Probably not, because they need to see it. They need to see the graphics. They need to see the writing. They are visual learners. Well, it's the same with neurodivergent learners. If we don't start changing around the schematics and the lesson plans, and make them more engaging, make them more hands-on, make them more user-friendly for our neurodivergent thinkers, I don't think that it's their failing, but it's ours. So the way we can avoid that is by making sure we employ every tool available that is available to us in order to make the future super friendly for those who have superpowers, such as neurodiversion, such as learning disabilities, ADHD, all of those wonderful blessings that we are just born with and that we can celebrate for how truly wonderful they are, and they can become a huge success because of them. We just have to employ the right tools to nurture and cultivate that natural creative genius. So a lot of parents come in here and they tell me about what their struggles are in public schools, in regular schools, large classrooms, for example. The child doesn't pay attention. They're constantly in trouble. They're always picking them up from the office rather than in the classroom. Here at Agora Prep Academy, what we have is we've ensured that we have very small class sizes. So if a class size is supposed to be 20 students, it's usually 10. And if we do have 20 kids in the same class, we usually have 2 to 3 coaches. People who the ratio is about 1 to 10, 1 to 5 for the younger students. That is one way we ensure that we are really meeting every child's individual needs. The other thing is we are very tech-centric. We have a 3D printer. We have all these wonderful tablets and laptops, and they are constantly doing presentations that are virtual. We have online classrooms where students can log in, they can submit all their projects, everything's done online, marking and grading back and forth is done online, editing is done through sharing documents. We are becoming digital in a lot of ways that is necessary in order to leverage the success. And that is just a few ways of how Agora Prep is a little different, a little futuristic, you could say, than normal schools. I am all ears. What do you think should be the future of education? What should it look like? What should it have? It would be awesome to hear back from you. So say it in the comments, subscribe and like our channel, and please follow us on social media.